Hello, welcome to Control Panel. We're going to Launchpad to talk to Chris Goodyear at ManyCatch Studios. He's trying to improve accessibility for disabled people in the games industry, and we're going to go have a chat with him.
Chris Goodyear founded the social enterprise ManyCatch Studios in 2017, with the aim to improve accessibility and opportunities for disabled people in the games industry. Chris found funding for his studio through the Fuel initiative of venture capitalist organisation Launchpad, just next to Teesside University in Middlesbrough.
I sort of just broke into the games industry, and I should really sort of be settled in there and do the 5 years before you set out and do your own thing. But I saw an opportunity advertised through the Teesside University thing about setting up your own businesses and that, and getting a grant to be able to do that. And I was always passionate about doing something with social impact. After university, I went straight into working with a fostering agency, which is all about look after kids and trying to provide the best possible care for them. And so that really inspired me, working with social workers, to think about doing a job that was more about sort of social gain and profits. So that's always sort of stayed with me through to when I finally got into the game industry. So I was like, I kind of want to do something with them that's beneficial for people rather than just making me money. Because I wear hearing aids myself and I identify as having a disability, I always kind of wanted to sort of promote other people and be an advocate of disabilities in the industry, which I thought was quite a diluted voice compared to a lot of others. I'm all about sort of creating opportunities for disabled people, so that's what I'm doing, is creating workshops and that to help sort of introduce sort of people that may not have even thought about the industry to sort of as a job prospect. They might not have the skills yet, they might just be unsure about whether it's something they want to do. So I've been creating workshops to sort of introduce, what is game development, how do you make a game? So yeah, that's one part, and another part is promoting and really being an advocate within the industry to get other industries that might be a bit more ahead of me, bigger studios and that, to get them to embrace better working practices around hiring and recruitment, and generally exposing possible developers that may have already that might identify as disabled, and sort of giving them a voice in the industry. I do this by sort of like creating panels as well, which I did one recently at EGX, which was really well received, and it was definitely an experience. I sort of came into Launchpad with like sort of like an idea and a dream. And it was kind of actually thinking about it in a business sense, because you have all the best intentions, don't actually definitely convert into a sustainable business, and it's bloody hard to have a sustainable business with just a video game studio which is just making games and trying to sell them for profit. So thinking about something with a social impact as well on top of that to make it last 10-15 years longer was quite a challenge, and Launchpad sort of helped sort of guide me a little bit about those sort of different areas of businesses. Like I was lucky enough to be one of the successful pitches, and I was like, receive some money from them to get some equipment and start off. So through my grant funding, I went with getting equipment, so laptops and stuff like that, so people could actually do stuff in the workshops rather than just pen and paper. Me, what did I go through? It's weird because I've got early memories of really crappy consoles that must be like off-brand ones that my parents, from my nice working class background, have sort of found a knockoff version of whatever. But I mean, all the classics, I have the Nintendo, Super Nintendo. I've probably still got like mini scars from my sister throwing controllers at me. Like the Street Fighter and stuff like that. I remember my mum getting a PS1, and that was my annoyingly brand loyalty to PlayStation. We were getting like Crash Bandicoot and that. And one of my earliest memories actually was my mum just being up all night and unlocking all the gems on Crash Bandicoot. That's why I love games, because it just bridges everyone together. It's like, it's a family thing, it's a friends thing, it's social, it can be personal as well, and you're doing your own like isolated and just play stories with, or you could, like I say, get into a fight with your siblings because they're not there, sharing the turns, or you beating them up on like Street Fighter and stuff. For the future, definitely want to get in more with people to come in, whether partnerships or working for me, to sort of bring them together and make quite a good team to help push what we're trying to do. So even a couple of years, if I have like 5 members of staff, I'll be chuffed. So I think that's definitely was one of the first challenges I've sort of realised, is actually working with people, having a team around you is kind of like a hard thing to do, especially when it's kind of like your baby and you're like, oh God, I don't want to give this to anybody else sort of thing. So yeah, it'd be a good one for in the future to actually have people around me that I trust and, you know, are happy to be advocates of the business and, you know, helping people with disabilities get into, you know, the industry. So yeah.